Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming on those on Singapore. Happy holiday. Today is a public holiday in Singapore, but we're still bringing you currency calls today, right? Okay, so today, as we have people streaming in, I'm going to run a poll to is this your first time here in the currency call? So please do let us know. Yes, fill in the poll. Is this your first time here? Okay. Oh, good. Come, everyone. Let's put it in. Oh, we have, yes, great. We have somebody first time attending our webinar. Okay. I'll just tell you more about what we do here. We have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking you through his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency each day. Monday, we talked about Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday, we talk about the euro. Wednesday, the pound. Thursday, we talk about the yen and gold. Friday, we talk about today, we'll talk about the Canadian dollar and oil. So today, today is a Friday. We're going to talk about Canadian dollar and the oil. So, okay, and this webinar, so just let you know, this webinar is going to be very beneficial to long-term investors or even short-term traders like me. During these sessions, Jin will be going through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential targets and risks. Of course, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Those who are first time here, my name is Daniel. I've known Jin for many, many years now. First as a student in LCMS Traders Club, now as a business partner in Forex Factory, which managed more than $8 million, USD $8 million right now in AUM. Jin runs both LCMS Traders and Forex Factory as a trading coach and a $1 million trader. What this means is he trades and also been invited to speak on many stages globally. In fact, one of the reasons why you may be here is because you might see him presenting at an event or attended one of his courses previously, right? So while we're going to get started, let me just run another poll, one more poll, and to help us know where have you, excuse me, I'm going to run another poll just to let me know, right? So how do you get to attend here? Oh, let me end the poll first. Yes, really. How do you get to know this for currency call? Right? Is it from Facebook Live, Traders Club? You know, those are LCMS Traders Club. You know, yesterday's signals was from pound yen was really good. Okay, from Telegram channel as well. Great, that's nice. I got 9 of you who have voted. I need more. Let's participate even more. Come on, yes. 10. I need another 10 more for you to put a poll here. It will really benefit everyone here so I can reach out to even more people, your friends and family as well, and those who trade Forex as well. It's going to be very beneficial to them. Okay, great. Where that's the case, I'm going to pass it back to you, Jin. Jin, let's start.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all today? Give me a big thumbs up if you're here, ready, present, and good to go. Come on. I need more thumbs than that. Alrighty. Hi, Robbie. Big smile there. Good to see. I was just looking around, looking for my vacuum cleaner. It's got stuck onto some cables and it's just died halfway under the table. So that's why I was looking around. The table just there. So I am in the office. There's no one else in the office here. It might be a holiday for everyone, but as Daniel said, currency call every day, free of charge, telling you what to do with the different trades. And I hope that you have been taking advantage of this and getting into some trades, because we have been making some good trade analysis. You could have made some very good returns based on what we've been talking about on a daily basis. Okay, so as we would always say, let's get started. First things first, I know that there are still a few of you who are not Trader Club members, so I'm going to make sure, it's my job to make sure that you join Traders Club. I'll tell you about that later. But first, we look at Forex Factory here. Forex Factory, not much news again today. Well, there's a lot of news, but not much high impact news today. We're going to see a lot of GDP numbers come out for the Eurozone. But we've spoke about the Eurozone already, and it's moved very nicely to our targets. The main thing tonight is we're going to see the GDP number from the Canadian side. Previously, it was minus 11.6% over here, minus 11.6%. It's expected to be 3.5%. So we're going to see what is going to come out here. Most likely, I do believe it's going to be about maybe about 3% or 2.8, 2.9% kind of thing. So we're going to see that recovery. We're going to see the numbers look better, but it's probably not going to be 3.5%. So that's going to shock the system a little bit, that recovery is not moving as expected, as everyone would expect. Okay, so you saw that I scrolled up just then because that's quite a nice headline there. US GDP hopes for a V recovery are misplaced, right? So I want to just cast back to yesterday's news. Yesterday's news was US GDP was minus 5% expected, 34.5, came out at minus 32.9. From memory, I think I was saying that it would probably be about minus 31 or 30, so it came out at minus 32. It's about that number, you know, looks like green, but not still terrible number. US is now in a recession, right? 2 consecutive months of a negative GDP. They are in recessionary mode right now, and very, very significant recessionary mode at minus 32%. That's why you have seen that weaker US dollar across the board happening in the terms of the charts. So that sentiment still carries on right now throughout this week, well, today, and also next week. We're probably going to continue seeing that weaker US dollar coming through with a few other news. Okay, I did this yesterday, but I'm just going to do a quick recap, or a recap of a forecast. On Tuesday next week at 12:30 p.m. we have the Aussie cash rates, and the rate statements from Australia. We're probably going to see rate statements more important than the cash rate. Probably going to keep cash rate at 0.25%. We're going to see some employment numbers coming from New Zealand very early on Wednesday morning. More importantly, we're going to see the pound interest rates decision, interest rate summary, how they came to the numbers of probably holding it at 0.1%, and also the monetary policy reports to see where the Bank of England thinks the economy is going to move because of COVID from here onwards. And then on Friday, we have our non-farm payroll numbers coming out as well. We're probably going to see still, again, quite bad numbers, but it's always been quite a mixed bag with non-farm numbers coming from the US recently. So, you know, that you have to be a bit more careful. As usual, Traders Club members, I will do that quick video for you, maybe during our coaching call again on Wednesday, to guide you through how to trade this non-farm payroll numbers coming out on Friday evening. Okay, so that's it. I'm happy we're coming to the end of the week. We have closed out some very good trades. Next week seems like it's going to be a lot more interesting with what we see the news are lining up. So with that said, let me just jump into LCMS Traders Club. All right, so what you're seeing here is LCMS Traders. Straight away somebody wants to join. Fantastic. All right, go on to Facebook, search LCMS Traders Club and click join. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 for a whole year. $199 for a whole year, one-time payment. What you get in the Traders Club is you get all the signals first, right? As I've said so many times already, signals is very time sensitive. You get it in the Telegram channel for free. You might want to get it for free in the Telegram channel, but you get it in the Traders Club first. We send it out here. Then after that, we tell you about it in the Telegram channel. And not only do we send out the signals here, we actually tell you why. Okay, we tell you the strategy behind the signals. We tell you when to get out at take profit level 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, sometimes we'll say if you're low risk, get out at 1. If you're higher risk, get out at 3. All the different levels when to get out. So you're just not left to yourself to decide. You have us guiding you through what trades, when to get out, when to jump into the trade, and why you're jumping into the trades. We have our live weekly call on Monday nights where I will open up my network to share with you about how to trade better, how to invest better, how to buy properties, how to look for trades. We do live trade identification. This was a couple of weeks ago where we looked at almost 100 over pips in one night, identifying those trades. And I know a lot of you guys jumped into those trades as well. So Trader Club members, I know Robbie will do this. I'm looking for a few more people to do this. In the Zoom chat here, put it in, tell everyone else how fantastic it has been. If it's been shit for you as well, put it in there, tell us how shit it's been, so that the guys can also work to get it better. But I know that it's been fantastic. Everyone has been making good profits based on the things that we share at Traders Club. And lastly, every Wednesday, we do a training session, right? A coaching session, teaching you all the different aspects of how to trade better. Trends, support, resistance, indicators, chart patterns, candlestick patterns, all the different things. We've done chart patterns already. We're dealing up a whole new set of course material to deliver out to all our students there. It's all recorded, so you can watch, rewatch over and over again. Massively beneficial to helping you make more money in your trades. Alrighty, so with that said, let's look into the charts. Let's click at that. And all right, can you see my charts? My chart, one chart, yes, okay, one thumb up, good. All right, so we're looking at the US CAD here. We're looking at the US CAD. Let me look at it on the daily time frame first. So this has actually been very interesting on the US CAD, where on Wednesday I was sharing with our Traders Club members about how to trade the FOMC, setting up those few trades for them, and I was looking at 1.3344. I distinctly remember telling our guys and girls that at this support level, it could break, it could very well break, but I'm looking for it to bounce off this 1.3344 level to go higher. I'm very glad it did. So if I look at it on H4 time frame, we were talking about it here, saying that it's possibly going to go towards the 1.3472 level. Okay, so at that point where we said it's going to bounce off, it did. It bounced off this support. It went up to 1.345 or 1.3460 level. Close enough. Right now, I still do think that we could see it move higher. Okay, but I don't think it's going to be a lot higher. I think that we could see it still move towards that same point I was talking about, 1.3474, 1.3475 level, and then we could see it stop. We could see it stop because this support, this now resistance level could actually come a little bit lower. All right, so I could adjust it to 1.35. So we could see it come towards this resistance level and stop there to make a decision whether it's going to go higher or retrace back down. I do believe that the next possible move is possibly going to be coming back down again. What happens here, I'm still not exactly sure yet. We'll but I'll update you what I think is going to happen here. But in the short to longer term, short term, I still do think it's going to go up to about 1.3475, sit at this resistance level, and then come back down from that range again. Okay, so quite straightforward. This move is driven both by that Canadian news, the Canadian GDP number coming out tonight. You know, we're going to see a little bit of a recovery, but probably still not a great number. So a little bit of a weakness into that Canadian dollar. And then, although we expect to see the US dollar still being weak, it's hit a very strong support level at 1.3344. We're seeing that recovery back up towards 1.3475 resistance level, and then turn back down. Okay, any questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. I don't see any questions. Oh wait, Jason asks, will it be worth going 1-to-1 RR upside? As in, Jason, up this way? You can put it in the chat for me. You mean up this way? Or this one, wait. 30 pips to 40 pips. I don't know what you're talking about. 2? Okay, so what you would, okay, to answer your okay, this one, option 2. I wouldn't, for me, I wouldn't be looking at that trade of that 20-30 pip stop loss for that 40 pip take profit. That's why I haven't really highlighted that out as a possible trade idea, because it's a little bit too close to consider. That stop loss at about 30 pips at 1.3400 is, you can put it there, but it's not the strongest stop loss. So you could hit your stop loss and then go back up again. So I wouldn't like to take that risk for that 40 pip profit. Probably not too worth it. What I'll do is I'll wait, let it go up, let it bounce around at 1.35. And if it does come down, or looks like it's going to come down, I could be looking at that 40 pip stop loss for that possible 120 pip take profit. Risk reward ratio of 1:3. That would be a lot more interesting. Or if it breaks above, again, you could be looking at a 40 pip stop loss for a 100 pip take profit. Then you can see that risk reward ratio of about 1:2 as well. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Jason. Awesome. Okay, so
Jin, there's a question from Tommy asking about USD DXY is now at 92.6. He was saying that, can you share how far down do you see US dollar dropping to?
Oh man, Tommy. Okay, I'll come back to that question shortly. Because I don't have my DXY chart here, so I'll have to bring it up. Actually, Tommy, what I'll do is right after this call, I'll do a video, or I might do a session on the Traders Club on the DXY, because I don't want to jump into too many charts here. We'll do it at LCMS Traders Club if you want to find out more about the DXY. All right, so make sure you jump onto LCMS Traders Club. We might even do a live call there. Special for you, Tommy, because it's a public holiday. Special. Okay, so we looked at oil. Oil, you know, I don't really like oil. I don't really trade this. The last time I said, you know, it's sitting at this 41 level, and I said that it's possibly going to come down a little bit. I'll zoom in there. I said it's sitting at 41 level and it's possibly going to come down. It did exactly that, but you know, it's still sitting at this resistance level right now. It's going to sit there. Oil, just a quick update, we might take oil out of Friday's analysis, maybe swap it with DXY from next week onwards, because oil has not really been impacting the Canadian dollar too much recently in terms of the price movements and that correlation. So haven't been too interesting with oil. You know, it's sitting at this 41 level. So nothing too crazy happening there. Okay, But I wanted to do a quick recap about all the other currency pairs that we have looked at. The Aussie US, you know, we said that it was going to come up and test this 0.7214 level or 15 level. It did exactly that. I don't know why my line is missing, but it did exactly that. At this point, you know, it's always going to hit that resistance and turn back down a little bit. Wait to see what happens at this resistance level before any potential upside move or a retracement back down. Retracement back down, I'm not interested. I'm looking more for the upside move. New Zealand US dollar hasn't broken above this resistance yet, so not super keen. Euro, you will look at Euro, it's moved pretty much according to my line, right? I said, you know, at that point, it's possibly going to go up. It did exactly that, traced along this brown line. It is now at 1.1886. Can it go to 1.2? I really do think that that is a very viable target. We will see whether it gets there in a hurry or whether it's going to zigzag up and down before getting to that target. So I hope some of you had jumped into the Euro US dollar trade. Fantastic risk reward there. You know, a good 50 to 150 pip take profit, right? 1:3. High risk reward ratios there. Euro pound, you know, hasn't done exactly what we say. We say it's going to go back up. It's come back down. Test this support. Possibly going to turn back up. Pound US dollar, look at that. Short term, we said it was going to go from 1.2995 to 1.3125. Did exactly that. In the longer term, we said it was going to go up and test this resistance. Did exactly that as well. I hope you jumped into that trade. 60 pips stop loss, 112, 100 pip take profit. Again, fantastic risk reward ratios there. Look at this. US yen. Just talked about it yesterday, right? Said it was going to go back up, test this resistance level of 105.41. In that first candle, did that, went up, test that level, and then came straight back down again. Moved pretty much according to what we said, based on that brown line. You know, go up, test resistance, and turn back down. Go up, test resistance, and turn back down. Euro yen, lost my lines. Probably said nothing much about euro yen. Pound yen, look at pound yen. Daniel said, you know, signals were sent yesterday about pound yen being a fantastic trade. Went exactly on that brown line upwards, you know, testing the 1.13767 level, and then turning back down again. So fantastic, moving to those lines and levels. Gold is still sitting there, you know, possibly going to come back down a little bit and test the 2000 level again. Okay, so why I'm doing this is that we've seen a lot of great trade ideas, a lot of prices moving according to the lines that I've been drawing on a daily basis. I hope that you are entering those trades. I hope that you are making good profits on it. If you have any questions, jump onto the LCMS Traders Club and ask your questions. Fire away there. And then I'm sure the coaches there will be more than happy to help you, guide you along, and make sure you start making good returns on your trades. Okay, so as a little extra special, everyone who's on Traders Club right now, you know, when we end this call, we're going to do an analysis of dollar index on the Traders Club. So make sure you join us there. Okay, you can take it back, Daniel.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jin, for all the revision on and review of the past discussions that you have done, and looking forward for the US CAD as well. So I'm going to launch a poll and let me know what you think of this session. Okay, let me launch the poll. Okay, here. What do you think of a discussion? How do you find this sessions by Jin today? Okay. And then, so by the way, recording of the video will be uploaded. So thank you for joining sessions today. Tomorrow is a Saturday, no currency pair, but we'll come back to you on Monday to review the currency of Aussie and New Zealand dollar. Looking forward to see you then. Bye.